Hey guys, in this video I'll share with you 3 things you have to put in your business in order to sell it. So if you have a 6-7 figure e-commerce business, maybe you're still drop shipping, but you want to sell your business, or maybe you just want to accumulate that initial chunk of capital for yourself, so then you can reinvest it into the brand. So even if you have drop shipping business, by the way, those businesses are sellable. And so before I get into it, guys, just make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit this like button, and we'll get into it. So three things you have to put in your business in order to sell it. So the most important thing, right? So when potential buyer acquires a business, I'm just returning from a meeting with the business owner of the business that is, that we potentially want to acquire, and we just reviewed some of the metrics, we reviewed some of the, P&Ls in the business, and we reviewed, the things that we are evaluating when we're acquiring a business. So number one factor that pretty much tells you whether the business is healthy, right? Because investors, unless they're not sophisticated investors, they don't understand business, the most important thing is the sustainability, right? So if they buy the business today, whether that business will produce cash flow, will produce profit in 6 months, 12 months, and 24 months from now, just even in the short term. So that is number one thing. So let's say you're relying on your business, maybe is not fully compliant with Facebook, so you're constantly fighting bans. So part of our business that is very profitable, but is very dependent on Facebook, right? And so we use our infrastructure of the ad accounts, we use the agency accounts, we use business managers, we use profiles, we use pages. So there's a lot of moving parts, and the business is very profitable as we have it set up. But if we wanted to sell it, it will be pretty difficult, because for investor, for the person who buy the business, or for a company that will buy the business, they'll have to operate this whole setup, and there is no guarantee that, let's say, in 3 months Facebook changes policies. I mean, we always adapt, right? If we operate the business, we'll adapt, we'll continue to generate sales and profit, but for new investor, that's extra hustle, and there is no sustainability in the business. So we have the niche stores that we operate, and so for those, although those are not very large volume, $200,000, $300,000 per month, but we recently sold one of those for 3x multiple, right? So if the business has produced, let's say, last year in terms of profit, if it has produced, let's say, $1 million, then it's $3 million acquisition, which is not bad. So having that sustainability aspect, so seeing how your products can be branded, or how you can add that element of sustainability, the easiest way to do that would be to have a custom packaging, right? So then there's a branded experience, so it doesn't feel like some random Chinese brand. Then custom inserts, so all of those things, guys. By the way, comment agents if you want connections with my agents. I mean, any good agent can help you with those, but if you want our agents, just comment agents below, share with you my agents so they can help you with all of these things. Branded packaging, it looks nice. You can send those packages to influencers to get the custom content, the unpacking videos, the demo videos, so just resolve the issue with content generation as well. So that is number one, and make sure you have the quality of your product verified and checked, and improve it if possible. What you will find is that for every single product, pretty much for every single product on the market that you have, consumables, you will see that if you talk to the agents, or if you talk to the factories, you will see that there are 3-5 levels of quality. So for example, let's say you could get the pillow. Let's say you're selling pillows, so you can get a pillow so quality, low quality. You can get a pillow of higher quality. You can get a pillow of even higher quality, or you can get a pillow premium quality. And so those will be slightly more expensive, but then in terms of the customer satisfaction, I mean, that might be something that prevents you from scaling. A lot of people ask me Alex, how do I scale from $10,000, $5,000 a day, or $10,000 a day to $30,000 or $50,000 a day? And a lot of the times it comes down to the quality of products, because if you have good quality of products, then your repeat purchase ratios are higher, right? So you generate more sales without even like advertising, so your profit margins increase, which predicates how much you can spend back on the advertising. Now, when you send emails as well, you know, customers buy, so the percentage of email revenue, which also does not require substantial investments, goes up. So pretty much what happens is you get extra profit with very little investment up front, right? And again, the easiest way to do that is to work on your branded packaging, right? So hire someone on Fiverr to create like a very nice design of the packaging, send it to your agent, and they'll be able to create a custom packaging. Second is verify the quality of your products, so that for sure that the quality is decent. And third, just have like a custom insert to incentivize people to buy more than one. So you say like, hey, thank you for ordering, thank you for ordering, and here's like 20% off for your next order with us. So once you put these three things, I mean, you can take your business from like 3%, 5% repeat purchase ratio to like 20% repeat purchase ratio. And this is exactly what we have done with these like small niche stores that are very profitable and also, you know, sellable. We can sell those at any given point if we want to. Hey guys, people have been asking me how we scale to multiple 6 figures or even 7 figures per month without getting shut down on Facebook. And we have a very sophisticated solution for this that I want to share with you, but it's just like too valuable to give away for free. So if you guys want this solution, just book a call with one of my team members and we'll show you exactly what it is and how it works, and we'll see if that's a good fit for you and for your business. So just book a call with my team member. We'll share it with you so you can scale your business to multiple 6 figures or even 7 figures per month without getting shut down on Facebook, without having inconsistency, and with high profitability. So just book a call with my team and I'll see you there. And we are selling them. So that's number one. Number two is having the competitive advantage. If you want to like take your business valuation from like to really like big numbers, like 4 or 5, even like 10x, so that will have to be, business needs to have some competitive advantage, right? So let's say you're selling pillow, right? Like very simple product, many people are selling pillows, and very like wide appeal. I mean, almost everyone, I mean, pretty much every single person needs a pillow, and family needs like 4 of them, or if that's like family of 4 people. So there's a lot of potential, big niche, like multi-billion-dollar niche. And so let's say you're selling pillows, invest in research and development. Let's say you validate the product, let's say you've done like 7 figures with it. Invest in research and development. See how possibly the product would be improved. And a lot of the times that those things that could be improved will come from customers. Like customers will say, hey, I'm like a hot sleeper and like this pillow is like not very good. And then if you see that trend like again and again, that let's say pillow is warming up during the sleep, then what you will see is that, you know, that's kind of like a trend. That becomes that thing that if you fix it, now you make all of those customers happy, again, likely to buy more than once. So repeat purchase ratio goes up and your overall profitability goes up as well, because more profit from email marketing, more repeat customers, and pretty much you're building something that is sustainable. If you want to connect, mastermind, and network with 6, 7, 8-figure entrepreneurs, join our free community on Facebook, which is called Brand Hypergrowth. It's for only entrepreneurs who are already doing at least $30,000 or more in sales per month and want to go to 7, 8 figures. So you can connect, you can network, you can mastermind, you can exchange insights and value with these guys and take your business to the next level. So there should be a link in the description. Make sure you join today. So, for example, one of our clients in e-commerce scaling secrets program, he's amazing. I mean, he's doing like more than $1 million in profit every year, and his business, for example, is drop shipping. He's still drop shipping from China. So even though the shipping times are not necessarily like perfect, the shipping times are not ideal, but because of the product quality, people actually enjoy the product, and the product is actually consumable, right? So people use the product and then they need it again. And so he has quite a high repeat purchase ratio. He has great revenue from email marketing, and now his business is valued at around like $4 million. So he would still milk it, but then also he can just maintain it and just milk it for profit. So either way, he wins. So That's number 2. And number 3 is streamline all of the procedures in your business so that they can be replicated by someone else. A lot of the times entrepreneurs, especially dropshippers, start a business, could take business to like 7 figures with very like small teams, but those teams are very, very like reliant on the person, on the founder. And so what happens is the founder becomes a bottleneck of the whole business, remains a bottleneck pretty much. And what that does is, that makes a business hard to sell, because in order to operate the business, you need someone who can operate every single part of it. And if that is not streamlined, or that is dependent on one person, then that person pretty much is the whole bottleneck of the business. So what you need to do is streamline all of the procedures that you do on a daily basis. So if it comes to like Facebook ads, for example, streamline everything that you do on a daily basis. And you can do it even with like Loom videos. Just record what you do on a daily basis with your ads. And then at the same time, you could start hiring a media buyer that you could train with those Loom videos or daily Zoom sessions, right? So you need someone who is like motivated to learn. It could be like fresh graduate, like young people. We've trained a lot of people from scratch. And so those people would just pretty much replicate what you do on a daily basis. And then, we'll just take it over once they're ready. So it would take them probably like 2-3 months typically to ramp up and to be like at 80-90% of what you do at your kind of like skill level. They'll get like 80-90%, so they can be fully functional, operate the ad side of things. So then you can disattach yourself from it if you're still managing your ads. And at the same time, it's all of the other processes like support, dealing with like returns, like all of those things. Those things can be streamlined with very simple templates. It does not have to be like extremely sophisticated, but if someone can do all of those functions in the business without your involvement, then pretty much you have something that is sustainable. Another part of business that you need a good handle on is dealing with supply chain. And so for that, you can have like a separate person, or your support team can also deal with that. But ideally, that will be like a separate person. And then once you have these, you can bring on, so there are like 2 ways of hiring, right? Like one is you can bring like the general manager or project manager and just let them build the whole team and hire every single member on the team. Or you can have some of these like the most kind of like lower tasks and time consuming tasks taken away from you, and then you bring the general manager and they kind of fill the gaps on all of the other things that you need. Maybe you need like full-time video editors, you need like graphic designer, you need product development person, you need maybe some other channels, maybe media buyers for other channels. Generally, if you're focusing on one niche store, and if you have like one good media buyer can do all of the functions of the media buying. For example, one of my friends, business owner, they have one person. The business does like 8 figures a year in sales, and they only have one media buyer. That media buyer handles all of the Facebook campaigns. Media buyers handles all of the Google campaigns, Bing campaigns. He even handles the email and also oversees the search engine optimization operations. Also has like only just like one person underneath them that that person supervises, but pretty much able to handle all of these elements of the business with just one person is able to handle them. Now obviously, if you operate like a general store model, then you'll need a lot more people. That's why I'm not like complete like fan of that model, because the amount of human resources that you will need to operate that business, like testing bunch of products every single day, sourcing bunch of like creative for different products every single day, and building bunch of different stores every single day, product descriptions like every single day, instead of just focusing. My favorite model is like a niche store or like one product funnel, because that has at least 6 figures per month potential. So we are going after these like broader niches, and so this what allows us to have pretty great like volume in terms of like sales and profit, but also we don't need as many people to operate this business. Guys, these are 3 things you have to put in your place in your business in order to sell it. And once you put this in place, your business, it will be more profitable in short term, but then if you decide to sell it, it will be an easy, relatively easy transaction. So take note of these guys and let me know what you think in the comments. Maybe some other things, maybe you've sold the business. I mean, now more and more of our students in e-commerce scaling secrets program are selling their businesses, which is awesome. You know, 6-7 figure transactions. I mean, nothing massive as of yet, but you know, we'll see in like a few months. You know, I guess we'll see some 8-figure transactions from you know, from our clients. And if you want to join our community, it's pretty much the community of the very, very high level entrepreneurs that are running like very successful businesses. So if you want to mastermind, if you want to network, if you want to connect, you want to exchange the resources, you want to exchange the, you know, the things that are working, then there should be a link below. Apply for a free call with our team, and we will see whether we can help you. And like this video, subscribe to my channel, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.